What's good, YouTube? It's my second video of the day. You know what day it is. November 12th, 2024. I want to say a special happy birthday to my dad, Leroy. Called him today. He was pretty sad because, it's been 2 years since my mom passed. And this is his third birthday not being with her. And I feel his pain. Wanted to come out here right now and give you guys shed some light on some things. When you were investing and you start investing, I was just talking to my wife's homegirl about this. She like a sister to me. When you start investing isn't like gambling. A lot of people was like, oh, it's like gambling. Like, it's really not like gambling. Like, because gambling, you'll know whether you win or lose. If you're gambling on a game, it's 60 minutes, whether it's soccer, football, basketball, whatever. If you're gambling as far as cards, once they flip those cards over, you know you win or lose. Investing takes years. Takes time. So it's not instant gratification. And I believe that's the part where people think, oh, if I invest today, I'll be rich in like 6 months. I don't think they understand that it's actually like a time game. Like, it's a time game. It's truly a time game. Like, we count birthdays. And every birthday that comes, that means you survived 365 days from the last time we celebrated your birthday. So my birthday is February 2nd. And I'm hoping and praying that I can see February 2nd of 2025. It's no guarantee. But is that the gamble? Because I shouldn't go to work? Should I not get out of bed? Should I stay in the house? Because there are people who stay in the house because they're so afraid, called agoraphobia, who don't come out the house because it's like, damn, something bad may happen if I step outside this house. Something bad may happen while you in that house. Everything is a gamble. The moment you come out of your mama's womb, it's a gamble. Control is an illusion. Listen to me, you guys. Control is an illusion. It makes us feel comfortable to think I'm in control. The only thing you control is whether you're going to put on clean drawers or dirty drawers. And some people don't even have control of that. Control is an illusion. We're not in control of our lives. Like, we are on this we're literally ticking time bombs. And once that shit goes off, boom, it's over. There's no control. You don't think motherfuckers that was dying like, hey, I don't want to die today. It's my birthday. No. We're not in control. And once you understand you're not in control, you will understand that investing is super duper simple. You remove your emotions out of it, and you literally understand, I'm investing. I'm taking time to get better at something. It's like working out. It's like a diet. Doesn't happen overnight. Everybody investing story is different. So if you're doing overtime because trust me, I was buying Bitcoin every freaking payday. And it got to the point where it was annoying. Like it was really, like, when I say annoying, like, it got to the point where I have my money from my direct deposit go straight to Coinbase. Coinbase turned it into Bitcoin, and I just sent it to my ledger. Like, and I just started just doing it every single paycheck. And it was so boring, bro. Like, it was so boring. I was like, bro, like, I want to spend this money. And at the time, I'm like, man, I want to spend this money. You feel me? I want to get some drink. I want to get some smoke. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to enjoy myself. This is my money. But I didn't. I still, every 2 weeks, bro. Every 2 weeks, straight out my bank, straight out my check, straight to Coinbase. Coinbase turned into Bitcoin, and I was just sending it to my ledger. Every freaking pay. And I'm talking about after my mama passed, everything, even, bro, every paycheck, didn't matter, never stopped. I said, until I get one Bitcoin, it's not going to stop. And that was the goal. I set a goal, and I felt like I set goals in this investing thing to be better. Like I set goals, for life. And I set goals, and sometimes we don't reach our goals because of whatever happens. But at the end of the day, I feel like you should be trying to reach your goals. And right now, it's a lot of people out there where their goal is to make this much money or make that much money or this. Or some people goal is to be better people. Some people goals is to be better fathers, better parents, better this, better that. I think in order to be a better parent, you got to become a better person. And in order to become a better person, you got to dig deep and ask yourself, like, what can I give these people that somebody didn't give me? And in my household, we didn't talk about money. My mama didn't even talk about school. It was just like go to work and like working like we are. I always thought you're never going to get rich going to work, which is true. Like I see doctors working 30, 40 years and I'm like, he ain't rich. Like he probably got bread, but he ain't like stop working. You know what I mean? Like if he stops working, like can he really maintain a lifestyle? Can he really maintain a lifestyle if he stops working? Some can, some can't. So, I knew I had to figure it out some way, somehow. And in 2020, I don't want to say I got it figured out, but I'm like sitting here looking at my portfolio and I'm sitting here looking at life and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I stuck around. I'm glad I didn't get, shucking out, because I always trip out on people who be in relationships. And people that are in relationships don't understand that's an investment. Like your mate is a business partner. It's a lot of women and men who chose wrong business partners. And now y'all started a business, which could be a kid, could be buying a home. It could be really starting a business. And this person says, you know what? I don't really like this. I'm going to go do something else. And you sitting there holding the bag like, what the fuck you mean you don't like this? It's a whole ass baby. And now you stuck with this business. And now you're with a business partner. And now you become a business owner. You're no longer a partner. Now you're just a business owner. Like, damn, I'm really doing this by myself. And when you're doing something by yourself, it makes it 100% hard. Chris Rock says something. Moving a couch is hard as F with one person, but moving a couch with two people, it takes a whole lot of load off your back. So this is how you got to look at life. You're choosing a business partner. And when I sat down and told my wife we was getting into this crypto market, she took on a lot of responsibilities that would have been my responsibilities, but she let me invest in the market. And that as a partner was something major. And sometimes she would come to me and was like, yo, this shit is looking like, and I was like, just relax, sit down, go over there, you good. And a lot of people don't know what she did. Her story will be told. It's coming soon. Her story will be told because she done a lot. She don't realize how big of a part she played in this journey. And because in order to be a good leader, you got to have a good listener. And for me to be a good leader, she had to be a good listener. She never once said, now mind you, we talked and we sat down and, we mapped it out. We wrote everything out and we talked about it. And I said, hey, it's going to play out like this. It's going to play out like this. I told her, like, it's time. It takes time. You got the the hardening and this and that. And I want you guys to understand, like, you guys can make it happen by yourself. But if you don't have a wife and if you don't have a husband, if you got cousins and brothers and aunties and uncles, you guys got to understand, we got to start being each other's backbone. I said it yesterday, the circle. A lot of times people don't realize when you buy a home and you move your family into a home and then your brother buys the house across the street, Then he moves another family member in his house. Then they buy the house next door. Now you literally own the block. Now your kids can raise you. Now your kids can raise your grandkids in a safe community that you made your own. When you go to the Jewish community, it's a Jewish community, which means there's other Jewish people, which means it ain't no niggas around like that. There ain't gonna be no Asians around like that. It's a whole community. How do you get a community? That means you have to work together. And in certain cultures, we don't know how to work together. Because if we work together, all we think is, I'm not going to help this person be better than me. But they don't see longevity. They don't see grandbabies. All they see is today. And that's why a lot of people, they look at a 401k and be like, well, I'm working today so I can retire next. I'm like, bro, a 401k nothing but that's a tax code, bro. You can borrow off of it and shit like that. It's like a cool little savings account. But other than that, like, how many people talk to retired people, bro? My father has 2 incomes. No, he has a pension and he has his military. And he's collecting like $4,200 a month. And he has a job. And he bought his house like back in 2008 in Alabama. You think if he lived in California, that $4,200 would be enough a month? No. But he lives in a whole other state, so his price of living is totally different. His cost of living is totally different than ours. But his got 2 military and his pension, and he works. His military and his pension, it's like $4,200, $4,500 a month, which is pretty cool money. But he also bought his house in 2008. 2008. And I'm pretty sure his mortgage isn't that. I think he said his mortgage is like $1,300. And it's just him now. And I think he said they boosted his income up after my mom passed away. So you guys got to understand, bro. Even he tells me this all the time. Like, I wish I would have started investing more when I was your age. And I'm like, damn, I think I started investing late. He said, nah, I didn't start thinking about investing until I was like almost 50. He said, you was 38 doing it. Like, that's cool. I was like, damn, that's cool. I wish I was doing this at 20. If I was doing this at 20, I'd be a millionaire, multi-millionaire. He said, but you still got an opportunity to do it. So when you got somebody older than you telling you you're starting early, so you can have your 401k, you can have your pension. It's not about retiring and doing this at 35. It's about building this, making sure you have enough health. Because health is true wealth. Make sure you got enough health. So let your job pay for your benefits and all other stuff. So when you do get sick, you ain't racking up all these bills and stuff like that. And then you retire at 55, send your kids off to college, and then you have the play money. And then you can work at little Walmarts or work little part-time gigs and stuff like that. But it's hard to do it when you by yourself, and I understand that. I always hear people, well, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. You do have the money. You're just putting it in different places. You have the money. You're just putting it somewhere else. If you can look in your closet and see at least $1,000 worth of clothes in your closet, you got the money. If you can go and look on your counter and you got all kind of perfumes and stuff like that, you got the money. If you've been on vacation in the last year and a half, you got the money. You was going on vacation during a bear market, you got the money. You just didn't know that the market was going to do what it was going to do. When I was telling everybody, hey, this market going to blow up, don't let it catch you with your pants down. While I was sitting here not going on vacations and shit like that, we going on vacation next year. I don't give a damn where we go. We going on, this crypto going to take us, this crypto going to put our fucking fancy asses on this bus or on this airplane or on a boat somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Crypto, I'll be like, thank you, Mr. Crypto. It's taking us somewhere and it's taking us places. Because when you don't have to work for something and you know that you sat there and you put the time in, it feels a whole lot better than going up and dealing with bullshit for 8, 12, 16 hours and going on this trip. going and taking that money and putting it somewhere else. Pay yourself first. That's the first thing y'all do. I pay myself first. Trust me, I'm buying a home. I'm doing all this. This is probably the least amount of money that I've been putting in crypto, but I always pay myself first. Whether it's buying some Near, buying whatever, I pay myself first. I said, hey, this is for me. This is for my future. This is for my grandkids. This is for my whoever. I'm planting that seed. My mama used to always say that people plant the trees so other people can enjoy the shade. When my mama died, she left some money. So when she said, when I'm out of here, y'all got something. And I'm doing that for my kids. When I'm out of here, they got something. There's so many things, bro, that I have set up for them when I'm past that they'll be straight. Because at the end of the day, they'll be all right. They'll be good. They won't have to worry about nobody. Because being alive, they can't depend on nobody. So I can only imagine when I'm gone. So I don't want that burden to be on them. So when I'm leaving this earth, I don't want them to call somebody up and they say they don't want to deal with them or it's too much for them. I will be gladly, they will be glad taken care of. And when you set that up, they need to have, now they have to have that circle. And my kids are still young. They're 16, 15, 13, 9, and 6. So I'm a little long-winded on this video because I just thought about it. You know, you sit back and you think about life and you just really think like, you know, somebody's got to start the healing process of a broken culture. And I want to make sure I'll be the one to start that. You know, I want to make sure I plant these seeds so my kids or my grandkids can enjoy this shade, because a lot of people be like, you know, sell your crypto. It's like this, it's like that. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure people told Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk to give up their dreams, to do what they want to do. At the end of the day, bro, it's not just my dream. My dream is for a legacy. And for me to leave a legacy behind, you got to sometimes disrupt you got to be disruptive. So, you know, second video today. Ain't going to have no intros. Ain't going to have no outro. Just going to point the camera, say what's on my mind. Go in this house. Enjoy the rest of my night. You guys have a lovely day. And I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Bitcoin does something special. If it goes up, it goes down, who cares? It's not timing the market. It's time in the market. God bless. See you guys at the top. Crypto Daddy out.